Production of alkyl levulinates from carbohydrate-derived chemical intermediates using phosphotunstic acid supported on human-derived activated carbon (PTA/HOC) as a recyclable heterogeneous acid catalyst. Welcome to Journal Club. The latest academic research, explained in plain English. Today we're looking at this paper from MDPI's Journal of Chemistry. It's authored by Vinod et al. From the National Institute of Technology Karnataka in India and is published open access under a CC BY license. Let's start by translating the title into more accessible language. When you read this title, you can understand it to mean in very simple terms that this paper explains how to make a type of chemical from sugars using a special material that can be used over and over again. Let's expand on that a little. This paper is about making a type of chemical called alkyl levulinates from substances that come from carbohydrates. The process uses a special substance called phosphotunstic acid, which is supported on activated carbon made from a type of soil called human. This special substance is used as a catalyst, which means it helps make the reaction happen faster and more efficiently. The catalyst can be reused, which makes the process more sustainable. Now we understand the title, which is a good start, but before we can break down the full paper, we'll need to catch up on some terminology, jargon, background information and context. Specifically, there are some key concepts you'll need to be familiar with. Let's define them now. Alkyl levulinates. A class of renewable chemicals used as biofuels, solvents, and chemical feedstocks. Levulinic acid. A carboxylic acid that can be produced from biomass and used as a platform chemical. Esterification, chemical reaction between an alcohol and a carboxylic acid resulting in an ester. Alcoholysis, chemical reaction between an alcohol and an ester resulting in a different alcohol and ester. Carbohydrate-derived chemical platforms, intermediate chemicals produced from the hydrolysis/dehydration of sugars and polymeric carbohydrates. Phosphotungstic acid, a solid acid catalyst used in esterification and alcoholysis reactions. Human-derived activated carbon, a catalyst support made from human, a complex furanic resin produced as a side product during the hydrolysis/dehydration of sugars and polymeric carbohydrates. Recyclability, the ability of a catalyst to be reused in multiple cycles of a chemical reaction. Yield, the amount of product obtained in a chemical reaction. Leaching, the loss of a catalyst from the support material, resulting in a decrease in catalytic activity. Now that we understand the title and key concepts, we're ready to dive in and break down this paper. In this presentation, we're going to attempt to answer 5 questions. 1. What were the researchers trying to figure out? Or more specifically, what was their hypothesis? 2. How did they conduct their experiment? That is, how did they test their hypothesis? 3. What were the results of the experiment? 4. What conclusions did the authors draw from those results? And lastly, 5. Why does this research matter? Why should you care? 1. What were the researchers trying to figure out? The researchers hypothesized that alkyl levulinates could be synthesized efficiently and in high yield using phosphotunstic acid supported on human-derived activated carbon as a recyclable heterogeneous acid catalyst for the esterification of levulinic acid and alcoholysis of carbohydrate-derived chemical platforms. 2. How did they conduct their experiment? The researchers used a heterogeneous acid catalyst, phosphotunstic acid supported on human-derived activated carbon (PTA/HOC), to convert carbohydrate-derived chemical intermediates, furfuryl alcohol, levulinic acid, and alpha-acetylglucosamine, into alkyl levulinates. They prepared the catalyst by impregnating HOC with PTA, and characterized it using techniques such as scanning electron microscopy, X-ray diffraction, Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, and temperature-programmed desorption. For the catalytic conversion reaction, they charged the substrate, solvent, and catalyst into a glass pressure reactor and stirred it magnetically for 7 to 9 hours, followed by workup and purification of the product. 3. What were the results? The researchers synthesized and characterized a heterogeneous acid catalyst known as PTA/HOC, which was used to produce alkyl levulinates from carbohydrate-derived chemical intermediates. The catalyst showed strong acidity and high activity towards the alcoholysis of fuel using methanol, resulting in a yield of 87% of methyl levulinate. Further tests showed that the same optimized reaction conditions could be used for the synthesis of alkyl levulinates from biomass-derived intermediates. Ethyl, propyl, and butyl levulinates were isolated in 85%, 83%, and 85% yield, respectively, using the PTA/HOC catalyst. 4. What conclusions did the authors draw from their results? The researchers found that human can be used as a feedstock to produce activated carbon with high surface area, which can be used as a supporting material for phosphotungstic acid, PTA, to create a recyclable heterogeneous acid catalyst. The 20% PTA/HOC 600 catalyst was able to produce alkyl levulinates in good to excellent yields starting from carbohydrate-derived chemical intermediates, and the catalyst was successfully recovered and recycled for 5 cycles. This study suggests a high-value application for human, a waste product from biorefinery, and future research will explore the efficiency of this catalyst towards other acid-catalyzed reactions for sustainable organic synthesis. 5. Why does this research matter? The research paper is important because it presents a new and efficient way to produce alkyl levulinates, which are promising as biofuels, renewable solvents, and chemical feedstocks of renewable origin. The research findings create interest in the high-value application of human and suggest potential for the efficient use of biomasses and sustainable organic synthesis in general. We hope you've enjoyed this Journal Club presentation of production of alkyl levulinates from carbohydrate-derived chemical intermediates using phosphotungstic acid supported on human-derived activated carbon, PTA/HOC, as a recyclable heterogeneous acid catalyst. If you'd like to read the full paper yourself, which we encourage you to do, you can find it at DOI 10.3390/Chemistry 50200057.